Good morning, students. This is Mr. Giomini. Just wanted to come to you with the second part of lesson 11.3. I just want to kind of break it up into two parts again to kind of help you process the stuff more thoroughly instead of throwing a bunch of stuff at you all at once. So, if you recall, yesterday we kind of worked on finding the x and y intercepts. If you recall, when you find the x-intercept, you're setting y equal to 0. When you find the y-intercept, you're setting x to 0. Substitute in, multiply, divide, solve that equation, and then you'd have your ordered pair. So today, if you take a look, we're going to try something a little bit more complicated. Again, very detail oriented. A lot of steps. You have to really know the process in order to be successful with these. So I'm just going to do one of these. Let's take a look. I'm going to actually do this first one here. So looking at the first one, we have 3x. Oh, let's read the directions first. How about that, Mr. Jimmy? Write each equation in slope-intercept form and then find the slope and y-intercept. And if you kind of forget what slope-intercept form is, it is right here. And I'll kind of circle everything here. You know, slope is the change in y over change in x. And then we have y is equal to m, which is the slope, x plus b, which is the y-intercept. So take a look at this first one. We have 3x plus y is equal to 0. So I need to write this in slope-intercept form. Well, I know that in slope-intercept form I could see that the y needs to be by itself. And then I need to have the slope, which is going to be the 3, over here. So I'm simply going to subtract the 3x from both sides. Subtract the 3x from both sides. Now this is where some of you are getting some problems. That cancels out most of the y, which is exactly what I want, is equal to, now because I have to write it in slope-intercept form, it is imperative that I put the negative 3x first, because that's the negative 3x, that's that slope, plus now the y-intercept for this is 0. That's 0. So if I take a look at this, it says then find the slope and y-intercept. Well, the slope, which I'm going to call m, is negative 3 for this. And the y-intercept, which is that very last value in this slope-intercept form, is the 0. So there's my answer. Not too bad. I think you guys are definitely capable of handling this. Okay. Again, that is answer 3. I did problem 3 here. Let's take a look at another one. This is a little different. Write the equation of the line that passes through each pair of points in slope-intercept form. So now they're giving me two ordered pairs. I have to find the slope first, then put that in the slope-intercept form, and then I have to find, essentially it says write the equation of the line that passes through each of the points in slope-intercept form. So taking a look at this, I'm going to do number 6. So I have 3, 4, which is my x sub 1 and y sub 1, or I think Patrick would call it, professor would call it y base 1, x base 1, I believe. So take a look at this. I know that this is just to calculate this. I'm going to find rise over run. Let me get rid of that real quick. There you go. I'm going to calculate rise over run, or we could also call it change in y over change in x. So I have 6 minus 4, because remember it's y sub 2 minus y sub 1, the change in the y values over the change in the x values. So we have 6 minus 4. Something's going on with the active board, or the active slate I should say. 6 minus 4 over 4 minus 3. Well, this is a nice easy subtraction problem. We have 6 minus 4 is 2. 4 minus 3 is 1. So I have the slope. So m is equal to 2 over 1. Now, if I am to write this into slope-intercept, or into slope-intercept form, I have y is equal to 2 over 1 times x plus b, or the y-intercept. Now what I could do, I can actually find the y-intercept simply by plugging in, sorry about that, simply by plugging in one of these ordered pairs. I'm going to go with, because I like to multiply easy for myself, I'm going to go with this ordered pair, 4, 6. So now, this y is 6, so this becomes 6 is equal to the slope, which is 2 over 1, times the x value, which is 4, plus the y-intercept, which I'm trying to solve for. This is what I'm trying to solve for. So now I have 6 is equal to, well, 2 times 4, that gives me 8, plus b. I am running out of room here, so I'm going to just transfer this over here. 6 equals 8 plus b, but I want to isolate that b, which is the y-intercept, so I'm going to get rid of the 8. Whatever, do one side of the equation, let's do the other, keep that balance. This gives me negative 2, so b is equal to negative 2. Now if I go to substitute that in, I know that y, if I put this back in slope-intercept form, y is equal to the 2 over 1 x, the slope, plus, I now know the y-intercept is negative 2. So there is my answer. Now look, I started here. I have 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, 4 steps, 5 steps, and finally 6 steps. Hope this helps you out. Take care. We'll see you today. Bye.